Jeopardy! Ken Jennings is willing to bargain to keep position recently. Jeopardy! Host Ken Jennings is getting some backlash for some of his dark humor. However, many people are embracing Ken as the official host for the long-running show. Anyone stepping into Alex Trebek's shoes was taking on a huge feat. However, Ken is doing everything he can to be true to the show. But an insider has information from behind the scenes about Ken and the longevity of his position. Ken Jennings shows dedication to the jobs undeniably. Ken Jennings had a leg up on the competition. Coming into his hosting job, he had previous experience as a top competitor on Jeopardy! Many people have wondered if Ken might be the shoe-in for the new pop culture Jeopardy! But others aren't sure his current gig is stable. Jeopardy! Let Mayim Bialik go in December after a trial co-hosting alongside Ken. Undoubtedly, Alex Trebek is a hard-to-follow act after his regrettably cut short 37 seasons. He had the position down to a science after hosting, for although Ken is showing dedication to the job, an insider gives information about some of the discussions happening in the background. Insider reveals uncertainty for Ken Jennings. Although Ken Jennings is doing a good job carrying the torch for Alex Trebek, there seems to be some uncertainty with his future career with Jeopardy! An insider says Ken made it clear he wants in for the long haul, but they say that isn't in writing just yet. The source says, Jeopardy! Is Ken's religion. He lives it, and he breathes it, and despite all the outside pressures, he's not going to mess this up. Additionally, the source says, he's proud to have worked his way into this position and believes he has what it takes to make it last for decades to come. Furthermore, they add, of course, he acknowledges that nobody could ever fill the shoes of Alex Trebek, an icon and someone Ken himself looked up to as a personal hero. Continuing, they say, what he really wants more than anything is to stick around and make this position work for the long run. To secure his future, Ken Jennings is even bargaining to take less money. They say, and if that means making less money to ensure his longevity, you can bet your life he'd be game. Undeniably, his dedication is heartfelt. They add, this isn't all about the money. Further saying, it's a way of life for Ken and then some. He's in it for the long run and to secure his status in the show's history. Without a doubt, Ken is already living fairly comfortably with his spoils from his competition winnings. Specifically, he made $2.5 million in the 74-game run as a contestant. Likewise, in total, he made $4.3 million including tournaments. Show me the money at the end of Alex Trebek's career. He was reportedly making $10 million a year. Both Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik's salaries combined were less than the legend's pay. But the source also talks about the money coming in for Jeopardy! With one big change. They say, Jeopardy! Is Sony's cash cow, and it's as financially important to them as Breaking Bad was, even though it makes 10 times the money. Furthermore, the insider says, now that Ken is in the center of the action, everything has changed. With the release of one co-host, the picture has changed. They say, for one, they're not paying Mayim her huge co-hosting salary anymore. Noting, the show is instantly a lot more profitable than it was when she was hanging around.